Welcome back everyone to Cainhurst Castle. I am exactly where we left off, but not quite exactly as I left off, because I did go back to Hunter's Dream. I did level up. I'm now 71. I did something. What did I do? I got my Arcane to 20, so I can actually try that new magical spell. I bumped my skill up, I believe, and then a point in Vitality, if I'm remembering correctly. So, I haven't even tested this spell, so I'm going to get some spells on me, just because I really like to have them around. Old Hunter's Bone, and I should probably go up instead of down. The Augur of Ebriatus, Beast Roar, and our brand new one, Executioner's Gloves. So, before we even step foot onto that roof, what does this do? Whoa! Let's see that one more time. Well, that's kind of cool. Not to mention, it seems to have some really good range. Alright. Well, let's see if we're prepared for whatever horrors are about to attack us on this roof. Trigger cutscene. Now. Oh, wait a minute. It's just a single gargoyle? That can't be right. Maybe you have to kill him and then grab this item. Knight's... a knight's wig! Oh, hey. Die, don't get grabbed. I like that. You hit them when they're starting to attack and it seems like you fall down. I just got a wig. Where is it? Knight's wig. Adornment prized by the Knights of Cainhurst resembles a ponytail of silver hair. The Cainhurst way is a mix of nostalgia and bombast. They take great pride even in the... Oh, we read that on one of the other pieces. Well, of course we're going to have to try it. No, not that one. There we go. It works so well. It goes so well with my hair. But you can't wear this with, like, a hat or something? Also, what is that on my face? Is this a shadow? No, I have something on... Maybe it's just a blood spatter. Anyway, that's kind of silly. Not nearly as good looking as my top it. Okay, so really? This is not a boss fight? Well... Or maybe do I have to... What do we have here? Did he just run off? No? So what killed you? Okay. You did run off, just not where I thought maybe you would. Alright, careful. And anything on the other side of this? Come on. You know you want to hide an item here. Really? Nothing. What a wasted opportunity. Where am I supposed to... I can't make that jump. I guess I just hop down onto that little rooftop. Because there's nothing here. Don't be fooled. Well, too late. Careful. Anything around the other side? Water's really pretty. Nope. Alright. Careful. Alright. A little bit of fall damage, nothing bad. So no boss fight yet. Well, who knew? Kin Coldblood. Another 20,000 souls. Now, are these... I can't remember if these were different definitions or not. No. No, they are not. But that's another free 20,000. Very cool. Blood echoes, by the way. Not souls. Blood echoes. Still on some rooftops. Now, I saw... Ooh, gosh. Can you go around the other side? I don't think you have a need to. You might be able to if you really wanted. There's an item over there. Not really sure what that is. Looks like a note, but... Oh, I saw my own shadow and got freaked out. Okay, Bold Hunter's Mark, which is good. I actually recently just bought some more of those because I was starting to use them pretty extensively. Nothing hidden on this side. Oh, can't go here. Thought I saw a break. There it is. And... I mean, there's got to be an item on each side, right? Wrong? Wrong. Okay. Well, fine. Okay. So, bridge with the rooftop that I can go onto. Okay. Didn't look like I could. Something straight ahead. No notes or anything. Give me a note. Okay. Well, here's the boss. Who are we fighting? Is it gargoyles? Please don't be gargoyles. No? Is it the Skeleton King from Diablo 3? Well, no, because he woke up a lot quicker. This is taking forever. Maybe you shouldn't have put your throne outside, on the rooftop. I mean, this is kind of your doing. You realize that. Gwyn has seen better days. What are you using? Like a giant staff with a blade on it, but also a sword in your left? That sword actually looks a lot like one of the Demon Souls sword. Is it the Soul Brand or Demon Brand? One of those two? Oh, hey. You use magic. Gotcha. What else do you do? Executioner's Glove. Holy slow. Those. Oh, whoa. Note to self. Cannot really hide from that, huh? Fair enough. Wow. That damage was very real. Alright, I'm gonna go with Phantasm. Oh, crud. Things I don't want. Nope. Let me get close. Not bad. How about, if you do a melee, I could try to interrupt you. That would be fun, right? We would all enjoy that. Try it again. Nope, not that one, though. Because that's not even... What are you doing? Hey! You can get backstabs on him. Careful. Because I'm starting to feel confident. Nope. I don't know where you are now. Ooh! Not that much damage, though. So you know what? I'm going to steal all my health back. Oh, come on. Oh, this is Martyr Logarius. This is Alfred's friend. Oh, I don't think I really want to actually try to interrupt that, if I'm being honest. But... Oh, what are you doing? Just die. Die. Get up and kill him. I got him. Well, I probably should have waved at him. I just got another boss first try. That was Martyr Logarius, not Martin, and not Master. Those Martyr. That fight wasn't so bad. Crown of Illusions. One of the precious secrets of Cainhurst, the old king's crown is said to reveal illusions and expose a mirage that hides a secret. And so, Logarius donned the crown of his own volition, determined to prevent a single soul from stumbling upon the vile secret. What visions did he see, sitting serenely upon his new throne? Sits rather oddly on top of my head. So, what kind of secrets, then? Maybe it has something to do with his throne. It sounds like... Kind of reminds me of... Oh, I should definitely light this. Reminds me of in... Maybe Dark Souls 1, where you had the illusory walls in Ulysseal Township that could only be opened with light. So maybe I need to... You just checked something over here. Maybe I need to find a wall that disappeared. I need to trigger a cutscene. They really don't leave a lot to the imagination. But maybe this would have triggered had I not even had the crown. I'm not sure. I'm guessing I'm over-leveled for this area. Well, that changed. Well, that changed a lot. Okay. I guess we go inside. Is the whole crown, or the throne gone? Yeah, the throne got smashed. Remember the special item. Okay, so that would have given me a good idea. Fear the unseen. Oh, are these things coming to life? I have a crown on, though. Can I see the unseen? Their armor is pretty cool. Can I get their armor? And can they get the rest of their legs? Fear the unseen. Do I have to check every single landing? What am I supposed to be fearing? The unseen. Well, I know that, but... nothing. Ugh, this is a waste. Oh, boy. More lewd statues. Can I walk up? Huh. Yeah?
I claim no subjects, but here lieth our throne. Kneel afore us.
Did I just kill the king? Didn't say king. Alright. Do you have any items for us? Haha. Unopened summons. An old sealed summons. Like the first of its kind, it is an invitation to Cainhurst, but for whom is not known, as it lacks an addressee. See, I had summons that actually were for me specifically, but that... I don't know. Maybe that's a quest item for someone. Time for seduction. Oh, come on. Really? Hey. Alright, I can kneel. You have a helmet on.
Visitor. Moon-scented hunter. I am Annalise, Queen of Castle Cainhurst.
It's a pleasure.
Ruler of the Vilebloods, and sworn enemy of the Church. Yet our people are murdered, and we are prisoner to this wretched mask.
Oh, is that what you're wearing?
In search of.
Now hold on. I thought the Vilebloods were terrible, evil people. Isn't that what Alfred... He was hunting Vilebloods, wasn't he? Wasn't he in search of Vilebloods? If so, why did I just kill Logarius? Am I getting this completely backwards? And she's a threat to the church? I thought it was all for the church. Although, you know what? The more I learn about it, church is pretty messed up. You know what? Yeah. I'm going to swear an oath to the Vilebloods.
Well, an odd hunter thou art indeed.
I am. Look at my hand just sticking straight out.
We've tired of these piteous nights. Share in our plight, and take oath against the church.
Done and done. You got it.
If thou wouldst this path walk, I prithee.
I would. It's just...
Partake of my rotted blood.
Ew. So I have to drink her rotted blood. She knows it. It's gone foul. I'm already halfway there.
Very well. Drink deep of our blood. Feel the spreading corruption burn.
Long distance blood. All right.
Now, thou art too a vile blood.
If I see Alfred again, he's going to be really mad.
The very last on this earth.
Wait, it's just you and I? And I'm against the church while you just sit here? Ooh, wait a minute. Corruption in the Cainhurst badge. And a respect bow. Offer blood drag. I don't have any. Leave.
We await thy return.
We?
For the honor of Cainhurst.
You really realize it's just you. Okay, I just joined a covenant, I think. Let's take a look at... Yeah. Look, the oath slot on the far right, top right-hand corner, that is now filled. So I got a couple of things. I have a new badge, which is the Cainhurst badge. Badge of the Royal Guards of Cainhurst, loyal guardians of the Vileblood Queen Annalise. The Vilebloods are hunters of blood and hunt prey as they search for blood dregs. The hunter who joins them is faced with a decision to merely borrow their strength or to become one of them, heart and soul. And then I also got a rune called Corruption, which is a secret symbol left by Carol, runesmith of Bergenworth. Several runes contain a nuance of blood, including the rune of Corruption, associated with the Oath of the Corrupt. Pledgers to this oath are Cainhurst Vilebloods, hunters of blood who find dregs for their queen in cold blood, particularly in that of hunters. Yet the corrupt are heretics in the eyes of the church, and thus subject to the wrath of the executioners. So, my guess, and it truly is just a guess because I don't know for sure, I have to put that rune on, and as I kill certain enemies, I guess probably hunters, or maybe even it's a PvP covenant, then I would get these items called blood dregs, and I could turn them into Annalise, and I guess, just like in Souls games past, that would help to level up and establish my rank in the covenant. I guess I need to wear that rune, however, in order for that to happen. We might test that out later, but I'm in a covenant, I finally found one, and as far as I know, that's all of Cainhurst Castle. So I think we're done. Hopefully we'll find someone before we actually finish this playthrough who wants the Cainhurst summons. But you guys can let me know, since I'm this, close to the end, let me know if I've missed anything in the castle, or if that summons does anything, or if I can still do something with it. Now let's get rid of this. I'm going back to Top Hat. But anyways, I'm going to make a quick trip back to Hunter's Dream, and then we're actually going to head back to Yharnham, the Unseen Village, because there's a key there that I need in order to go to the next secret area that we'll be exploring before going back to the main quest. So until I get that key, well, no, actually, I will actually see you in Unseen Village, because I'll show you where to get that key. Okay, here we are, Unseen Village, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to ignore enemies, and I'm just going to go right towards the key. So if you're looking how to get it, there's probably better guides out there, but this will get you there. Just maybe not as safe as it could be. Especially because I'm not even going to be killing the Bell Maidens at all. So you run through this first building. You come down these stairs, and we are going to run straight outside of this building. Whoop, straight outside the building, down the stairs, up these stairs, and then this is where you need to watch out, because right down these stairs on the right-hand side, there's a drop. Carefully step down, and things might chase you. And right here, this is just Frenzied Cold Blood, but more importantly, in here, we're going to have a Bell Maiden. Whoop, where's the Bell Maiden? Uh-oh. Nope, I went the wrong way. I've made a horrible mistake? Maybe mistake works better. Shoot, I have to... Yeah, I goofed. I gotta run back up here. Oh, man. I might die. There's a lot of stuff to run past now. Anyway, let's start over. Up these stairs. Ignore the sickle-wielding crazy girl. Hop down. And then in here, there it is. Here's the Bell Maiden. And you also have one of these big guys. Oh, so you can kill them when they're stunned. And then from here, what you want to do is just find this break in the little wall here and upper cathedral key. Now I'm actually just going to use a bold hunter's mark and get out of here, and then I'm going to see you guys back in Cathedral Ward and we'll pick up from there. Oh, my head. But one thing that I know if I didn't do before I go to Cathedral Ward is if you guys, or if I didn't show you guys what actually changed in the shop with the Cainhurst badge, I know I would have heard about it. So, let's see. Doesn't look like anything's changed in consumables. Nothing in materials. Nothing there. Oh. Okay, the Reiter Palace, or however you say it, that's now for sale, but we already have one. But we also have a Chikaj? Something of that nature? It's a foreign-made... Oh my goodness. Is that almost like a katana? A foreign-made weapon wielded by the royal guards who protect Annalise, Queen of the Vilebloods, at Cainhurst Castle. When the intricate, rippled engraving that spans the Chikaj's blade is imbrued with blood, the sword sings in scarlet hues. However, the rite eats away at the wielder's very essence. Is this going to use my own blood to power it? Is it? What does it need? Why can't I use it? It needs blood tinge of 12. Really? Interesting. I need 12 blood tinge. I want it. I mean, is it any surprise that I want this? It does blood attack as a melee weapon. It's really interesting. So I'm all about that. We're going to be working towards that, I think. Anything else in here? We can buy the Evelyn, which we picked one up of. No new armor. Oh, yes, we do have new armor. The Cain... Whoa, that's pretty cool looking. This paper-thin silver armor is said to deflect blood of ill intent and is what allows the royal guards to capture prey for their beloved queen, so that one day she may bear a child of blood. A lot of references to childbirth in this game. So this is the armor that's worn by the royal guards who protect her. So here's your armor, and previously you got their weapon. Wow. Great. Now I want that too. Excellent. Let's go up and see if there's anything different with the bath messengers. Does not look like it. Moving on. I will see you in Cathedral Ward. So from Cathedral Ward, we're going to head over to the elevator that we've seen a couple of times already. And I think I've already alluded to this fact, or maybe I even just said it outright, but this next area is not a surprise for me. I've been here. I did it on stream on yesterday, March 31st, and I've seen it all. So I've actually seen, there are 2 bosses here, spoiler alert, and I've seen them, so please don't be disappointed if I don't act surprised or pretend to be surprised by what I'm about to see. I'll probably go through it a little bit smoother than I did yesterday when it was blind to me, but that's to be expected at this point. I didn't look at the key. The upper echelons of the Healing Church are formed by the School of Mensis, based in the Unseen Village, and the choir occupying the upper Cathedral Ward. This key brings one a step closer to the choir. So I'm heading towards the choir. So we have a few, there's 3 upper parts to the Healing Church, the echelon, the upper tiers. You have the School of Mensis, and we've been to the Nightmare of Mensis, so I'm assuming that has some correlation. Based in the Unseen Village, and the choir occupying the upper Cathedral Ward, which is where we're going to be headed now. So, let's go ahead and get in here. We're going to go inside this tower, if you don't remember. We got some enemies to kill, which are a bit of a cakewalk at this point, he said, and then he gets hit. Again. But we're going to be heading all the way up to the top. I don't remember if I actually checked out the locked door the last time. Wow. Did everyone drop something for me? Believe me when I say I am not complaining. What is my... I'm at 138 discovery. It doesn't seem that high. It's only 30 some odd points away from base. So we're going to go out here. Now, this is an area that can still get you killed for this reason. This guy can very easily knock you off. Or you can just interrupt him. But then we also have the rifleman. See if I can bait an attack. No? Okay. And then this guy, who you don't want to get hit by him. So just do him a solid and knock him right off the edge. And up here, over to the left, inside, we have you. And we have you. And lastly, we have you. Let's grab these bullets, and then the door that we saw right at the end of that hallway is where we're headed. And now let me tell you something. I am struggling still in this area on my other character, the one that I'm using for streaming purposes. And these things, these are vile. They are some sort of deformed creature slash fetus hybrid, and I haven't seen them drop a single item, and I have killed them quite a few times. So I don't see any reason to honestly kill them. They're pretty slow, and if you get too close and they get you, they have a lot of frenzy buildup, which is not good. Now this attack right here, by the way, I have died many, many times to it because the guy behind, he uses his lantern to fire an arcane attack, which is very slow, but it makes it really hard to interact with the other guy without the lamp. So what I do is, well, I'm probably going to do something a little bit different here. What I did the last time to kill them fairly easy was just wait for them to turn around, and then I attacked one at a time. But what I'm going to do is just go nuts. Yeah, that's working well. Yep, here comes the magic. Well, maybe do it the safer way, because here comes this, and this is dangerous, because that magic will do some very, very serious damage. There we go. All right, not too bad, although I did use a couple of blood vials. No drops, huh? So leading up into this area, we have a lot more of these little slug things. Again, I see no reason to kill them. Not that I feel bad for them, it's just that they're a royal pain, and they have a low profile, just like the worms that I like to hate. So attacking them seems to be kind of a waste. So you have a lot of them over here. We do have an item, but very easy to get. Great Lake, we'll take a look at that rune in a second. I think it's just an upgrade to one we have. Open gate, doesn't open from this side. No big deal, run past all the rest of these disgusting little things. And then we have crows that are just like your other crows, except these are stronger. They have more health and they hit harder. So, just be warned. There we go. They're done. And there's a Frenzied Cold Blood. And probably a Pebble. Yep. Let's take a look at that rune we got. It was a Great Lake. We didn't have Great Lake before. All damage reduction, 4%. That's pretty good. So that sounds like it's across the board. Overcome this hindrance and seek what is yours. So 4% reduced damage, physical, arcane, bolt, you name it. Now, this section, here's what I'm going to recommend. First off, keep in mind that there's a fire here, so if you back up from him down the stairs and you hit that, you're going to be stunned. And if you fight him on the stairs and you get an interrupt, the elevation's going to make it very difficult in order to actually get the visceral. So, that was stupid. Again, do as I say, not as I do. What I recommend is just bait him down here. His attacks aren't hard to interrupt, but if you do it on the stairs, the chances of you getting a visceral are pretty low, unfortunately. Good, more blood vials. Now, I'm probably not going to end up going with my torch, but it is a little dark in here. And you have a lot of these brain huggers, I think is what they might be officially called. I call them Cthulhu heads. Don't get grabbed by them. Don't get grabbed by them. You lose insight, you lose a lot of health. And here's our choir garb, which is actually pretty cool, I'll be honest. Attire of the choir, high-ranking members of the Healing Church. Members of the choir are both the highest-ranking clerics of the Healing Church and scholars who continue the work that began at Byrgenwerth. There again is our Church-Byrgenwerth connection very strongly. Together with the left-behind Great One, is this Ram or is it Udin? I don't know if we actually experience Udin, but might be referring to Ram. They look to the skies in search of astral signs that may lead them to the rediscovery of true greatness. Cool beans. Alright, so here we have a huge room. There's a chandelier, and if you take a look at the chandelier, there is a beast hanging out on top. And down here, you're going to be lured by this item. But right behind the item, there's a window, and once you get close... Oh, maybe you have to grab the item. Madman's Knowledge. There we go. Okay, so you gotta grab it. We have Blue-Eyed Beast. You can see there is a lot more health behind this guy than we've seen before. Luckily, I have the stamina and the damage to kill him in one combo. And the nice thing is, these blue-eyed beasts, and I don't know if it's the same for any blue-eyed beasts you see, but they can drop bloodstone chunks. This is one of the few enemies that you can actually try to farm in order to get chunks. In this area, it's fairly well lit. We have... Oh, actually, I didn't realize there's 1, 2 on the chandelier. Because what's going to happen is, I mean, you'll see it, but we're about to experience a pretty rough ambush. And to my knowledge, really no way around it. So they start swinging like mad. They drop it, and now there are 3 beasts plus... I believe there's a 4th one. I believe that there's a 4th one. I could be wrong. But let's see. I don't know if you can pull one at a time. I aggroed all of them my first time here. And it was rough. But it seems like, if you're careful... Let's see, are you going to stay within range for me to just R1 you to death? You are. What a sweetheart. There's some shards. So even if you don't get chunks, you're going to get shards, twin shards, pretty commonly. These guys are so dangerous until you... Okay, there is 4. Yep. They're dangerous until you realize that every hit, no matter what, is a stagger. Even fists. Just like we saw in the very beginning when we fought the first one, and we died. But still, could have killed it. And just one more. Alright. Oh. I was going to go for the attack, but here, let's steal some health back. So this is the easy part, in my mind. And we can't get out this door yet. We need a key. But we did get some level 5 ritual blood, so that's for a higher end chalice dungeon. And now we have these brain huggers to deal with. Alright, he's down there. I'm actually going to run down here. You can get to these hallways on either end, or at least this one you can. And it is possible... Did you already turn around? No. You can actually sneak up behind them to get the visceral, and I'm going to attempt that because fighting them head on is very dangerous. But he doesn't seem... Oh. There we go. Now, you still have to be very careful, and you have to time your charge right. Okay, good. Whew. These little punks have killed me more than once. Cosmic Eye Watcher badge. Another badge already. Badge of a member of the choir, elite of the healing church. The eye signifies the very cosmos. You can see that eye. It just looks like outer space. The choir stumbled upon an epiphany, very suddenly and quite by accident. Here we stand, feet planted in the earth, but might the cosmos be very near us? Only just above our heads? Very interested in the cosmos, the choir is. Very interested indeed. Alright, so now we're basically going to do the same thing over here. Hopefully, at least. Although, wait a minute. Is this the trap one? Oh, shoot! Oh, shoot! Yeah, if you go after him, you do have a nasty surprise waiting for you. Uh-oh. You already know I'm here, don't you? Okay, fine. I don't know how much damage I'm going to be able to do. Alright, back up. And they can still grab you if you're not stunned, so be very careful. Alright, I lost the guy with the shards, and that's fine. That's fine. Now, this is something that I used yesterday that worked really well. We'll see if I need it again this time. But there is a patrol of one of the brain huggers. that will go down that hallway. In fact, there he is. So what I did was I used a blue elixir, and I apparently created blood bullets. I didn't. That was a bad button push. And I just stood right here, waited for him to walk right by. And so the blue elixir works really well. You just can't move. And then as soon as he went by, I went behind him to get the visceral. And we're going to try that here. I don't know how long the blue elixir lasts, so I wanted to wait until kind of the last second. Here we go. So, undetectable. Just kidding, apparently! What? Okay. Apparently I was a little close. Alright, so they can still see you. You just have to be further away. And you can move, and you're still kind of transparent. Blue elixir, and this is actually kind of what made me think that maybe, just maybe, that's exactly what they wanted you to do. Blindfold cap. This goes with the choir set. Attire of the choir. Members of the choir, yada yada yada. The eye covering indicates their debt to the teachings of Master Willem, even though their paths diverged. And Pearl Slug. We've seen that before. That's a chalice ritual item. So we've seen this. I did actually test the door. So this is how you unlock that door. Now we're not done yet. We still have some danger zones ahead of us. But we're almost to the point where we can unlock a major shortcut here. Now here's the thing. You can see the brain hugger all the way down at the end, and you can see this one. If you're quick enough and slow enough at the same time somehow, you can at least take care of one. But this guy is still going to know you're around. So we will just play it safe. Oh, look at just the goop flying out of this guy. Whew, that was actually not bad. And now we have the orphanage key. So we're in an orphanage. If you didn't know that already, you do now. This is the birthplace of the choir. The orphanage, shadowed by the Grand Cathedral, was a place of scholarship and experimentation, where young orphans became potent unseen thinkers for the healing church. The choir that would later split the healing church was a creation of the orphanage. We're not going to actually go down here just yet, but this apparently is a crowd favorite. So be prepared to enjoy, I guess. Okay, this is the dead beast that we saw at first, so now we've unlocked several doors and we can go totally free. Come in here and look around real quick. Time for contact. Absolutely time for contact. So this guy, who is clearly staring up into the heavens with his arms outstretched, we can get the make contact gesture. And there we go. Not really sure the significance of the gesture. Maybe it's actually used for something at some point, but this is how you make contact. And there you go. And I don't believe there were any items up here, but I could very well be wrong. No. Okay, so now we're going to go back to the bottom, where we had that locked door, because now that we have the orphanage key, we can open that, and now we can really say goodbye to this room altogether, or this entire building, I should say. I have to run all the way down. So I played it very safe, coming in here without any knowledge of how the area looks and what enemies are awaiting. It's a bit tedious. Get some more cold blood, and now we can unlock the gate that leads directly to the lamp. Can't quite see it, but slowly this gate opens, and right down those stairs right there, right at the bottom, that's where the lamp is. So cool. Now, get ready to start scratching your heads, because I know I was. This next area, this next boss, you can see we have one of our alien friends here, at least what I call aliens, or Wub-wubs, as Kyle likes to call them. Well, we're about to see some stuff that you really can't unsee. And I think I want to switch out something for this. Do I have any bolt paper? I do. Actually, you know what? Let's try fire. Let's save our bolt paper. So as soon as we get close, we have now engaged the boss, the Celestial Emissary, and we just have a bunch of these creatures spawning. This is and isn't the boss, and by that I mean, you can see when I hit them, I'm not doing any damage to the boss health bar, I'm just hurting those individuals. Well, the boss is typically one of the cowards. He's one of these guys. Alright, there he is. So he is that one right there. So we want to try and get him separated. And then we just go in. And he's not going to stay little for long, just so you know. There we go. Oh, hey, careful. Now I missed him. Oh, no I didn't, because he's this guy. He's the timid one. Let's go ahead and get these guys to follow me. And then we're really going to go in for the kill. Careful. And now, yep. Now he becomes the giant Wub-wub. And he's still not too terribly dangerous because he's very slow and you can very easily get him away from the pack. So we bait them and then we run in. He does have some melee and they do hurt. Like that. That's alright, but he does have another form that becomes a lot more dangerous than this one. So, just bait in, get, 1 or 2 hits in, because we want to get these guys as far away from him as we can. And now we just charge. Oh, the frenzy. That's one that can be really difficult to dodge, because he does have a pretty big conical area that he can attack. Alright, my fire's gone, that's fine. I don't know how much bonus damage he was really doing anyway. Alright, bait some of these guys. Alright, now get out of there. Get out of there. Because he is going to have his tentacles grow. And now this guy can fire some arcane damage that really, really hurts. But he's almost dead, so he's not too bad. Now, don't think just because he has those he's not going to do physical anymore. Because he will. Oh, no. Wowza. That got me good. That got me very good. Alright, guys, this way. Come on, everyone. Follow suit. You jerk. Now, let's get in there. No. Okay, well, this isn't going well. And let's see what that attack is. Oh, did you just buff those guys? I'm not sure what that did. Let's just finish. There we go. So, not a terribly difficult boss if you know what you're doing. It took me a while to find out exactly how I was even supposed to do damage to the boss because I kept killing them over and over and over again and nothing was happening. So we got another communion rune. This time we got the max one. Max vials held up +4. So you can actually hold up to 24 vials if you have that communion rune. Or you can hold more if you stack the runes. Now, unfortunately, we're at the end of this episode, and I know you guys are probably curious if you know this area, if I'm going to do the next section. Of course I am. And if you want to know where the next section is, it's right through here, overlooking Vicar Amelia's boss arena. So I'm going to be going back to Hunter's Dream, cleaning up a bit, and doing some leveling, and then we're going to tackle this next section. There's only one boss left in this area. We're going to fight them next time, and then we'll be heading back to the Nightmare of Mensis. I'll see you then.